5G slam cam. Roby inside, guarded by Olynyk.
All that time up the floor, the hard screen frees him up.
T5G slam cam, bringing you the sauce. And the basket is good. Morris has got
10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Outside Johnson. Quarter number 2 and about a minute in. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Vanderbilt.
Spurs ball.
Goes up off the inbound. Off the left rim and out.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
Olynyk passes to Vanderbilt. Beyond the arc. Nails it from 3. Vanderbilt's got 5 now.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. You know, some have said those old school power forwards, guys like Charles Oakley, they're becoming outdated. You see that, Grant?
Well, first of all, the physicality in the game is no more. The way Oakley would hit you and bruise you, you can't do that in today's game. And guys like Oakley are now playing the 5 position, and they're shooting 3-pointers. So a lot of it just is because the game has changed and evolved since the 90s when Oakley dominated.
A great skill level in the game right now.
No question.
With a strong upper body, Keldon Johnson is not thrown off by contact.
For New York, they've gotten off to a perfect 4-for-4 start of the second. Beasley, left side. It's deflected. Martin outside. Deflected. Sexton against Richardson.
Watch out, watch out, watch your head.
Get out the way.
And with an excellent understanding of the game, Olynyk is able to find open teammates.
And stolen by Sexton. Pass to Gay. Here's the 3. Ooh, he's locked in. Green's his 5th shot in his many attempts.
Ooh, he has a lot of tools in the toolkit. That right there was just one of them.
From deep, Johnson. Rebound by Olynyk. And here's New York now. They're on a 14-4 run.
And when you think of the time Johnson spent with the U.S. team, I mean, the coaches... huge for this young player in his development. In terms of offense, they've been the more efficient team by far.
They've had better patience, better shot selection so far, but we still have a long way to go.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Here's Gay, and he makes it on the layup. Gay's got 5 points now in the quarter. Johnson was part of that U.S. team that played in 2021. Man, what a great experience, Grant.
Oh, B.A., I mean, I can speak in great detail how much you can gain playing for the U.S. team. Johnson continued to grow as a player after that summer. He was a great addition to that team as well.
Defensively, a breakdown along the perimeter. Just too slow to rotate.
Outside Johnson deflects the pass. And stolen by Vanderbilt. And Vanderbilt slams it in.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
To the right side. Johnson against Vanderbilt. Johnson passes to Martin. San Antonio again missing.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Pass to Olynyk. And the 10-footer finds the target. Olynyk's got 6.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
A physical big man who won't back down from anyone. Every team can use a guy like Kelly Olynyk.
Both teams will make substitutions. Both free throws good from Olynyk.
In recent years, we've seen the evolution of Rudy Gay. He's transitioned from a starter and a go-to scorer to an important option off the bench.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there. A minute 31 left in the first half of basketball. Get that he averaged 19 a game over a 10-year span.
NBA, we've seen a lot of guys like that struggle when asked to take on a new role. But not Rudy Gay. He's aged gracefully and continues to make an impact as a veteran leader.
Oh, incredible! Save that one. I want to watch it again.
Awesome. The Spurs have gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. Outside Richardson. To the paint. Outside Jones. On the wing, Richardson. San Antonio again missing.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
You know what? This has always been a debate. Do you take the timeout or do you let, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
Here's Alexander Walker, defended by Jones. Alexander Walker with the bucket.
Making it look easy inside. Nickeil Alexander encouraged by his teammates.
Who poked away. It's stolen by Olynyk. And here's the fast break. He pulls it. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Give him 8 points now.
And that was a case of great anticipation skills on defense, sparking the transition game.
Most teams now are looking to play with pace. No better way to ignite the break than off a turnover.
And so it's New York. And they're up an insane amount going into the break. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Thanks. I'm here with Coach Popovich. And, Pop, I know you're not happy with the first half. They've taken the fight to you thus far. How do you take it back?
Yeah, they've been the aggressive team. I think we played real.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. This home crowd is elated about what they've seen so far. I'm Ernie Johnson. That's Shaquille O'Neal. That's Kenny Smith. Some excellent work early from Rudy Gay. He had 13 points, 3 rebounds, and 1 assist. How about you, Kenny? What did you think about this home team?
The work they put in on the glass has been the difference maker. Truly.
And now with the second half about to get underway, let's send you back courtside. See you, everybody, with Kevin Harlan.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Been quite a game for Rudy Gay.
He's been on a tear so far, throwing down some vicious dunks. I was a little worried for the rim in the first half.
And I can't wait to see what he has in store during this second half. Some of those jams were downright absurd.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Malik Beasley is out there with Kelly Olynyk. Then it's Junior. Then there's Jared Vanderbilt. And that's the group for Will Hardy as we begin the second half. Johnson finds Richardson. Hook loose. Pass to Roby. Fires the three. Vanderbilt pulls it in. Vanderbilt's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Morris. Count it. Good. Morris has got 10 points in the game.
All 5 guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
Outside Johnson. Chalk up 2 there. Johnson's got his 2nd bucket of the game.
In his bag, Keldon Johnson. Wow.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
Yeah, he has that fight in him. Love the aggression at the rim when they are trying to claw back into the game.
And they double up Junior. Drops in the layup for 2. Morris has gotten 4 this quarter.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Richardson with it, guarded by Olynyk, and they pick up 2. Richardson's got his 2nd basket of the night.
You talk about a guy who's added some strength over the years. Look at the hit Josh took, and he was still able to convert.
Nice shot by Morris.
Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
Jones against Morris. Pass to Roby. Back to Jones. Just 5 to shoot. Looking to get it going. It's tipped. They retain possession. Basket counts. New York has gone 4 of 6 from 3-point range thus far. And it's Olynyk with a jam.
I guess you don't need 2 hands when 1 will suffice.
Hey, as long as you don't lose control. Pass to Roby. Plenty of space. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
The defense was begging him to take that shot, and he took the bait. But you can't blame him.
And he lobs it up top. And the ball out of play. The Spurs will have it.
You want unselfishness, but you also need to keep it under control.
A remarkable defensive play. The replay showing once again the tenacity on that end.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Horton Tucker, he's checked in for New York. Colin Sexton comes in for Olynyk. Jang, he's checked in for San Antonio. Martin comes in for Richardson. Jones, his shot is good.
Nice to see Keldon Johnson developing his passing game, getting the ball to a ready shooter.
And there's a 3-second violation.
3 seconds. Spurs ball.
Gay's checked in for New York. Clarkson comes in for Morris. The Spurs have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the 3rd. Jones against Sexton. Pass to Jang. Puts up a 3. That one is off. New York goes the other way with it. That'll commence a long trip on the road. 6 games total. From the corner. Sexton, that's good. Sexton's got 11 points.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. Must stay aggressive.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed. They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
The Jazz have got 5 of 6 shots to fall so far in the 3rd.
Yeah, you know, guys, he was selected all the way back in 2006. But Rudy Gay is still going. One of the final players from the draft class active in the league.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The NBA last season celebrated its 75th anniversary and announced the 75 greatest players in NBA history, gathering the living greats during the All-Star break. A lot of history, but Commissioner Silver said, for a pretty young league, when you think about it. Brian, I guess it's all relative.
Yeah, indeed. Thanks for that, Allie. And for Rudy Gay, over 15 years in the league, Grant, how is he still effective?
Well, B.A., Rudy has changed the way he plays over the years. He came into the NBA exclusively playing the 3. Now he's a power forward. He even runs a bit as a small ball center as well.
Hayes' shot is good.
And that's just a good-looking shot. Gaze always had a good-looking jumper.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
And here's Collins for 3. Clarkson grabs a miss. Clarkson's got 4 rebounds now.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Beasley, that's good.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
For them, the first half was maybe more of a filling out process. Now it's winning time.
Got a piece of it. Sexton with it. He's picked up by Jones. Sexton, that's good. Sexton's got 4 points in the quarter.
He's given a great lift to this offense tonight. Very, very efficient.
Kicks it out to Collins. And they get it back. Here's Jones. Martin outside. Shot to end the cold streak. The Spurs rebound. Back to Jang. Shot clock at 6. And stolen by Sexton. And here they come. Here's Horton Tucker. Finished off the break. Horton Tucker's got his first bucket of the night.
They've been unable to get guys back up court.
The ball's knocked loose. And stolen by Sexton. And there's the lob.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
And so it's New York, showing no mercy and just piling it on. Looking dominant and focused right now. Their defense has forced a number of key turnovers, giving them a clear advantage on possessions. We'll be right back. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So on the floor for San Antonio. Pass to Wesley. Robbed. Here's Abaji. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Jazz.
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far. Being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
Well, another thing they've been doing right in this one is making the most of turnovers. Lots of points for them tonight off of them.
Doug McDermott is not just an outside shooter. He has a nice touch inside as well.
Here's Alexander Walker, and some very quick points for him on that possession.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assist.
And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession.
Spurs ball.
One minute in now in the fourth quarter. Here's Langford. Here's Wesley. And that one is hammered home.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. And here's the mobile one drive. A great move to get right to the cup.
And he's been incredible this game. And plays like that one show you how locked in he is.
Well, Grant, in the pace and space era of the NBA, it seems like the rate of free throws league-wide has declined dramatically.
Yeah, I love that, B.A. It keeps the game going. There's a flow to the game. And we like it as broadcasters. And you know the fans love it as well. So I hope the league will continue on this trend.
Here's McDermott. Yes, it's good. McDermott's got 4 points in the quarter.
Bad idea leaving him open. He needs more defensive attention, not less.
Playing with good instincts. Shaquille making those around him better.
And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Pass to Langford. Here's Wesley. Here's Langford. On the wing, McDermott takes the three. And it's Azubuike with the rebound.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
Oh, it's Gay with the can.
Rudy can beat you in a number of ways. Inside, outside, he is doing it all tonight.
For San Antonio, they've gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Here's Sohan. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Is that an answer or what? He just one-upped him real good.
Those two relish going at each other, don't they? And the basket by Agbaji.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
For San Antonio, they've gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. Pass to McDermott. For 3. The shot no good. New York goes the other way with it. Now here's Sexton. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Drops in the 3.
1 this half, 2 for the game. Staying active from beyond the arc.
Here's Sohan. Lets it go from deep. And it's Azubuike with the rebound. For New York, they've gotten all 7 of their shots to go. Impressive here in the fourth. Here's Agbaji. Counted from distance.
In today's game, you can never... to get beat in the three-point battle.
And now we've got an intentional foul. Grant, when you see players make that leap from star to superstar, think about guys like Giannis and Jason Tatum. I mean, what is that step like? You did it.
Well, it's interesting. You know, you come into the league and you have success right away, but at some point, everything just clicks. It could be year 4, year 5, year 6, usually in that window where now you figure things out and now you take that next step and become elite. Now, BA, you know, I'm hoping that things start to click with me in my golf game. It's been about 4 or 5 years there, too.
The home team on D. Collins, no good. And he's going for the lob. Out of bounds. It'll be Spurs ball.
Boy, if you're the coach, you hate to see that kind of miscommunication between your guys.
San Antonio's got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4. Pass to Wesley. 1:51 left in the fourth quarter of this one. To end the run. It's rebounded by Morris.
Hard to convert against that kind of defensive pressure.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
There's 1:40 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Collins. And it's rejected. And as it goes out of bounds, San Antonio will keep possession. Here's Collins. And Smitty, in the NBA, we know that coaches are often the fall guys. But when you see players saying, Coach wouldn't let me be me, too easy?
Well, I think you have to take it case by case. The one thing I would say, everybody has to be a pro in organizations. Those are the organizations and individuals that usually succeed.
Morris outside. And the ball out of play. The Spurs will have it. Here's Wesley. And the layup is good off the glass.
One positive takeaway, at least they're finally showing signs of life out there.
They put together some great possessions here at the end. It's a shame they could have used this run much earlier.
Pure from three-point range.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
Here's Langford. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Nice shot by Morris.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
Yep, that one's good.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offense.
You could never match my grind. Please do not waste my time. What you know about rolling down in the deep? When your brain goes numb, you can call that mental freeze. When these people talk too much, put that in slow motion. Yeah, I feel like an astronaut in the ocean. Ay, what you know about rolling down in the deep? When your brain goes numb, you can call that mental freeze. When these people talk too much, put that in slow motion. Yeah, I feel like an astronaut in the ocean. Girl, I've been patient, but we both know I hate waiting. You just gotta treat it like it's boring, baby. Drop a pin at your location. Straight to the head, you love. Feelings that mix up. Like a Maserati. Like a Maserati. Hey.
Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and so the New York starting five. They've got Colin Sexton. Olynyk is out there with Malik Beasley. Then there's Jared Vanderbilt. And it's Morris in at the point and for Oklahoma City. We'll see Dort and Beasley playing it forward. Giddey and Gilgeous-Alexander are the guards. And it's Holmgren in at the center position. You know, this late in the season, Brent, so much of a team's approach depends on where they stand in the playoff race.
Yes, some middle-of-the-road teams are treating these games like playoff games because they want to get there. And then teams on top are tinkering with some things and not wanting to lose their standing. And teams at the bottom, you know, they may be experimenting and playing younger guys. So lots of strokes for different teams at this point, Kevin.
Dort misses. And the dunk by Olynyk.
Well, the find from the off-guard Beasley there. Would like to see more of that. Malik working the ball around.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing. Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
So for New York, their last game, a win against San Antonio.
Well, they came into that game looking to be physical, looking to control the boards, and they succeeded.
Well, the last time it was about feeding off of the glass and getting rebounds to ignite the offense, and that came up big for them. Great opportunities to get out and run. That's a tough rebound if you don't have the length that he does, so the size paying off.
Near the three-point line, it's Morris. Again, the Jazz score.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Oklahoma City had one of the all-time NBA trios, didn't they, Brent? Durant, Harden, and Westbrook, 3 future MVPs. I mean, I don't know that we'll ever see that again.
Yeah, incredible, Kevin. Going to that finals in 2012. I mean, obviously really young and green at that time. Unfortunately, Harden was traded away that summer. They took a hard-line stance.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
That's another miss. Already they've missed 3 out of 4 to start.
Here's Beasley. He takes it in.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area, and just dominating, controlling that spot.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder.
Yeah, they were just wrecked last time they faced this team, and a lot of it was their own undoing.
Those turnovers were inexcusable. So many of their possessions ended with them giving the ball away. It's one thing to make passes, but you need to pass to your own team, not the other one.
Pass to Giddey. It's out of bounds. Last touch by Giddey. Teams value the three so much nowadays. Let's check out the best at it.
No doubt. They have snipers on that roster, that's for sure. It's been a terrific year for them from beyond the arc.
Jazz have gone a perfect 6 for 6 in the game up to this point. Junior fires from way outside. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
They are on fire, just in a great groove here early on.
Here's Olynyk. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter.
Well, Kelly Olynyk has made quite the career for himself as a stretch big.
Yeah, he's been an important piece for multiple playoff teams. And ability to space the floor, uses that up fake and get to his left hand and make good decisions. There's a role for a guy like Kelly Olynyk on any team that's looking for quality bigs.
Robinson Earl, the pass to man. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Pass to Robinson Earl. Clock at 6. And the pass to George. That's tipped.
How about Sexton getting in there? Great timing from the guard.
And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
And now a chance to take a look at the numbers for Gilgeous-Alexander. The past month has been surreal. He's getting around 28 points per, 5 assists, and 6 rebounds. And it says a lot that when we see numbers like this from him, we aren't even shocked. He's that good.
Yeah, we really have just grown to get used to his greatness, and that's the level for him that he's on right now.
Morris with the ball. A 23-point game for him in the win against San Antonio.
And now look at Jordan Clarkson. Some numbers on him. This past month, he's really set himself apart. 6th in free throw percentage. And he's a flamethrower from distance. Top 10 in the league in three-point shooting.
And yeah, he's a true professional at the free throw line. It's a part of the game where he excels. You want him at the line for you in crunch time. Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. 15-point game. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
And that was a tough one. They expected to play well and did, just not well enough.
Categorically, you look at that box score from that last game, and they outplayed their opponent in so many areas. I thought it was going to at least come down to a buzzer beater, but It did not.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Basket counts.
And 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
And Morris comes over to help. On the wing, Williams. He's covered by Clarkson. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Jazz leading by 17. Back to Gay. Morris outside. And the Jazz another 3.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Oklahoma City shooting in the early going here. Pretty dreadful, 22%. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. From outside, off the mark.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up. A bit shocking that he has not registered 1 made field goal in the quarter, guys.
Horton Tucker, the pass to Morris. There's 25 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Shot on the wing. He squares up and sinks it. Morris has got 18 points in the game.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
Here's Mann. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. With the shot. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. And that's 20 points for Junior. And so it's New York ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we'll be right back after this.
Party time! Here are your
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for New York.
They have started this game looking to push the tempo, and it's working for them. Great job of scoring in transition.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal and you can get out in transition. They seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
Here are the 5 New York has to start here in the second. We've got Jared Vanderbilt. He's out there with Sexton. And it's Alexander Walker in at the 1 spot. Here's Oklahoma City now. Knocks it loose. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Offensive rebound. Vanderbilt kicks to Clarkson. Here's Alexander Walker. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Brent, how has size now affected the way the game is played?
Well, if I could just take a detour, Kevin, I would. This has always been a tall man's game, and usually it's been dominated by the biggest guys, but that's not the case anymore. So you look at 6'4" to 6'7" guys who are skilled to shoot, pass, and dribble. That's what every team is looking for. That's the way the modern NBA team, especially a championship caliber team, is made.
Here's Giddey. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Passes to Mann. Clarkson against Dort. Out to the wing. Here's Mann. And again, unable to change momentum here. From deep. And the Jazz, another 3.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Oklahoma City's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
All night long, in control of the pace, and you don't want to let go of that rope right now.
And that one drops for him.
Boy, what a much-needed bucket there. Ends a 16-0 run by the Jazz.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Deep 2 from Clarkson. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Clarkson's got 10 points.
Yeah, this story in the second quarter much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
Back to Giddey. Here's Bazley. Vanderbilt defending. Clarkson outside. From the top of the key, and again it's New York.
Well, he doesn't look satisfied with the lead right now. He wants more, and he looks like he's going to get it.
And he jams it with authority.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
New York's going to sublime 4 of 4 from three-point range since we've gotten in here in the second quarter. Here's Vanderbilt. And again, New York with the triple.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Here's Sexton. That one, no good. So the Thunder will take it the other way. Here's Giddey, and it's blocked.
2 minutes remaining.
And here's the fast break. Clarkson leading the way. Here's Vanderbilt, and there's another one for the Jazz.
It's pretty good recognition for Clarkson. He's moving the ball, and some good things starting to happen now offensively.
Pass to Bazley to end the run. Makes it off the glass. Bazley's got 4 points this quarter.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. Both teams deciding to change it up.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Muscala. Stats on him, he's averaging 9 points a game. Giddey the pass to Muscala. Power down with both hands.
It's funny how much the defense has to focus more on not leaving their man when Giddey has the ball.
Beasley. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Giddey. Gilgeous-Alexander against Sexton. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. New York's gone off with a three-pointer tonight. They're a perfect 7 of 7. Shots good by Clarkson.
Well, near the basket, sometimes you got to do some things with the basketball just to get it up on the glass. Pretty creative shot there from Jordan.
Nobody near Williams. No good from outside. Clarkson outside. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, it's New York.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Astor Muscala got a piece of it. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Thunder will retain possession.
Substitution for the away team, Talen Horton-Tucker. Morris.
15 seconds left here in the second. 6 on the shot clock. It's Williams, high post. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And so it's New York enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. Their defense has been terrific in this game. Back to the action in just a minute.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Thunder Houston.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq, well for New York. Kenny, how'd you see it?
They went such a groove that entire first half, especially on the offensive end. Good play calling, good execution, and by and large, they take great shots.
And big fella, let's get your thoughts on the Thunder.
Just bad interior defense from them throughout the half.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at Junior in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
A pairing up front, Bazley and Holmgren. Outside the wings are Gilgeous-Alexander and Dort. And it's Giddey in at the point guard. And that's who Mark Daigneault starts the second half. This team has credited Giddey's background for shaping him as a player.
You know, he grew up in a house dominated by basketball. Both his parents played professionally in Australia, and that goes a long way toward developing your basketball IQ.
Nailed from three-point land. 23 points for Junior.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And that's exactly what you want to start the second half. Smart play call.
Halftime talks can go all over the board, but right there coming out, that's the way you want to start the half. Be aggressive.
Oklahoma City shooting around 24%. Not a good showing here. Beasley with the steal. And here's the fast break. Here's Morris. Again, the Jazz score.
They have a good plan going right now, and they're starting to create separation.
Well, game plan might have been good, but you have to bring it together. Right now, their chemistry is something to be admired.
Here's Sexton. Kicks it out to Beasley. Now the dish to Morris. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Count it. Morris has got 10 points here in the second half.
Yeah, 80%. Is that a good number from the field? I think so. 4 of 5 here shooting. Terrific start.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Well, the Thunder are trying to build something that will last. The front office says you stick to your principles, your values, and you think long term. We're focused on building a sustainably great team. We continue to be forward-facing in that respect. Kevin, back to you.
It's a good philosophy, and they're not looking for any shortcuts, which is admirable. David, thanks. Giddey, no good. And here are the Jazz now. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. Here's Sexton, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Sexton, not one of the bigger guards in the league, but he plays with tremendous tenacity.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And to this point on the season, guys, 80% from the line. He's done a really good job.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Mann's checked in. And then for New York, Gay comes in for Malik Beasley. And Vanderbilt subbed in for Talen Horton-Tucker. Outside, Dort picked him clean. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Jumps up. And then Gay with the jam.
In his prime, Rudy Gay would throw down some hellacious dunks, and that time gets in for another one, still part of his arsenal.
And one more look at that fantastic Mobile One drive.
And a drive like that one can be a knockout punch. Great finish at this juncture.
Bucket is good.
Lead passes like that are so hard to defend. He never had to break his stride, so full speed, 2 points.
Here's Olynyk. Good work there as it goes. Olynyk got his third basket of the night.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here. Now, good passing in the paint may be even more important to an offense than great passing on the perimeter. Those are areas where you got to be careful.
For three, Olynyk, and again it's the Jazz from deep.
Well, Olynyk very capable from out there. We'll see how the defense reacts now.
The Thunder have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Poke loose. And here we go. Junior heading to the hoop. And Morris throws it down.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Outside, Dort. Here's Bazley. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
Morris with the bucket.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Here's Mann. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Morris with the bucket. 1:33 left to play in the third. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Mann. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
Well, both him and the team seem to be off their game right now, and the frustration is clearly mounting as the clock is winding down.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
1:02 left in the third quarter. The pass to Bazley. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. It's rebounded by New York.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Olynyk with the steal, and here again the Jazz in transition. Up the court they go, and there it is for him. Morris has got 41.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Passes it to Mann. That's tipped. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Gay with the ball, and Sexton slams it in.
Sexton more and more in control and trying to deal with the aggressive defense so far in this game.
This will be his third free throw shot of the game. 8 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Giddey. Williams for 3, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. New York ahead. Run. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And New York, looking at who they've got Sexton, and it's Alexander Walker in at the point. Robinson Earl, no good.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target. That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
And the Jazz making a change here. As Azubuike's checked in. Now Wiggins driving to the Lays it up and banks it in. Wiggins has got his first points of the game.
Now, that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And I just love it. Drive like that could spark them.
And stolen by Sexton. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. And for a lot of up-and-coming teams, getting better defensively is the key to reaching, Greg, that next level. That being considered, what's the first step in that improvement?
A lot of times it's bringing in a great defender, like a Pat Beverly or an Andre Iguodala, a defensive anchor who also inspires his teammates to take that challenge.
Morris is checked in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Jazz.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
And scoring off of turnovers is so helpful. I mean, you get easy opportunities at the rim. It devastates the opponent. They've done a great job tonight of converting on those chances.
Remember, he played the point guard position for most of high school, so Olynyk has retained that vision.
Williams scanning the floor. Williams double teamed. Pass to Robinson Earl. Over Morris. That one a little long.
Pretty lax defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, Sexton has the kind of ability out there where he's shifty and fast and strong, can make some exciting plays happen for his team.
Brent, we've seen star players continue to angle their way onto what some would call super teams. Is that good or bad for the league?
I think at some point that's the best talent they can. So if you could pile up 3, 4, 5, you're going to do it. But at some point financially, it just doesn't make sense. So I think there's going to be a time where you're going to see that dissipate a little bit as teams put themselves together.
Morris against Williams. Count the basket. Morris has got 43 points.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Robinson Earl. Rebound by Azubuike.
Well, shots like that drive coaches batty. I'll be shocked if he attempts that shot again.
Morris against Wiggins. Morris outside. 5 to shoot. From the arc. Good on the triple. Morris has got 5 points in the quarter.
With the finish line in sight, this guy is determined to be the one to put the game away.
Williams kicks to Zhang. Williams looking around. Here's Robinson Earl. Olynyk is covering. Poked away. It's stolen by Morris. Azubuike dishes to Sexton. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. Kenrich Williams. He's checked in for Jeremiah Robinson Earl. The Jazz making a switch here. Outside Williams.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Pass to Wiggins. Morris with the block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Morris. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for the Jazz.
Checking in for the away team, Nickeil Alexander-Walker.
1:57 left in the fourth quarter. And it's Williams finishing it off.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Greg, we're seeing more fines recently for the language that players use with the media. Is that a concern?
I don't think it should be a concern, and I'm not kidding. The league's going to have standards of decorum. You're on TV. You got to keep it together. However, I think that as a society, we're a little more tolerant of certain words that are used in public. And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Jazz.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And on the year now, tonight's impending victory will push their win total to 47.
And as we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series thus far, they've won 2 straight.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Junior.
Now, this was a showcase night of his skills offensively.
And he gets it back. The pass to Williams. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And New York will come the other way. 27 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Count it.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
Changing ends quickly, getting the advantage in numbers and finishing. They've been doing it all night long.
Yeah, their energy level's been amazing. Battery bar still full, hustling and still working hard out there.
So no problem for New York as they get the win. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew.
Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Coming right up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They've won just 4 games out of their last 10, and they know they can do better. This team has talent. Greetings, it's 2K Sports bringing you live coverage of the NBA. This is our Sunday night broadcast with Hall of Famers Grant, Allie, take...
Well, guys, the Thunder may be...
All right, Allie, thank you. Now the starting group for the visitors. Colin Sexton out there with Junior. Then it's Kelly Olynyk. Then it's Malik Beasley. And it's Vanderbilt in at the 3. And for the Thunder, Dort and Bazley are the forwards. Tandem at the 1 and the 2, it's Giddey and Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Holmgren in at the 5, roaming the paint. It's a long season in the NBA. Doris, this is the point when we start to see how important depth really is.
Exactly, Brian, because inevitably in the course of an 82-game season, there are bumps, there are injuries you had to contend with. Everybody's legs are tired, so the more minutes a team can spread around, the better off they are.
Ah, nice shot by Morris.
Yeah, attack mode from the start. Exactly what you want coming into this game.
Get it to the right guy, get a high percentage look, and that's the kind of game they want to play tonight.
Dort outside, knocked away. And here comes the break. Vanderbilt with it, and it's Dort picking him up. The 3 from Sexton. Always a nice way to start. Takes his first one.
This is a shot Colin Sexton has worked so hard to improve on. Can he be consistent from three-point range?
Back to Giddey from outside the arc. Offensive board.
Well, being aggressive and assertive. The big man snatching the rebound.
The 3 from Sexton. Nails it from beyond the arc. Sexton's got 6 points.
Boy, there is strength and athleticism to be able to make contested shots. Colin Sexton, he's got both.
Since KD left Oklahoma City in the summer of 2016, Thunder have not won a playoff series, Doris.
That's exactly right, B.A. They had a few playoff teams, but they were all bounced in the first round. I think that is what led this organization to basically hit the reset button. Now they want a title-caliber team, not a team stuck in the middle.
The Thunder have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. From deep, Holmgren. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
And you can already tell Holmgren has an edge to his game. Gets the 3 right back. That's the competitive streak you need as a young player.
It's good.
Oh, are you kidding? 5 for 5, and they just got started.
Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Giddey. Dort outside. Jacks up a 3. The shot, no good. New York goes the other way with it. Their last encounter in Oklahoma City, where they were able to handle the Thunder.
In their last game against this opponent, they secured the win because their second unit really stepped up.
Certainly something to keep an eye on. We'll see how the rotations go this time out. Every night it seems to be different.
They get it back. Bazley, good.
I love it when Bazley crashes the offensive glass. This guy's got long arms. He's got excellent athleticism. Get to work.
Here's Morris. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Oklahoma City trailing. Giddey passes to Dort. Here's Bazley. Shoots over Beasley. Bazley misses.
No one near him on that one, and I'm not sure why he felt like he needed to fade away.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Well, you set the tempo early, and when you get command and control of a game, it's perfect.
Outside Sexton. Beasley outside. Back to Sexton. Here's Morris. Gets to the corner and hits it. Morris has got 14.
A massive reason they're winning. This guy hasn't missed a shot, not one.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
One of the things you've watched in the evolution of Jared Vanderbilt's NBA career, starting to get more regular playing time, understanding his strengths, getting to the glass has been a key part of what he has done.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Robinson Earl. Got a hand on it.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Pass to Morris. Junior is doubled. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
And when you look at Jarrett Vanderbilt, Doris, how dominant you think he can be?
Well, dominant might be a stretch, but this guy has the build and I think the skill to make an impact. He plays the 4, because of his footwork, he could also get some time at the 3. And as he gets more and more comfortable scoring the basketball, I think he'll earn more and more time.
And a second look at that rejection, taking no prisoners on defense there.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
The Thunder have gone 4 of 10 shooting the rock in this first quarter. Here's Mann. He's averaging about 6 points per game. Now Morris. From behind the arc. On target from range. Morris has got 19 points.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
And with the offense reeling, coach has to get these guys on the same page.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
Oklahoma City has gone 1 for 5 from three-point range. A cold start. Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Robinson Earl, defended by Gay. Again, no good by Oklahoma City. To the middle. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed pass.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Pass to Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Mann. And he can't stop the drought. Another miss.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Gilgeous-Alexander. First personal foul. First team foul. At the line from the away team, Kessler.
And he makes the first.
For 2.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. There's 21 seconds left in the first. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
And Muscala gets it to go.
Well, the passing ability on display for SGA. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander getting it done.
And down it goes. 2 points.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
And the buzzer sounds to end the first. And we got a blowout underway here. Delivering the blowout. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter.
Time for your Thunder Girls. Come on, everyone.
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Jazz.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
Oklahoma City shooting around 33%, not the best offensive efficiency. So on the floor for New York, they've got Malik Beasley, Colin Sexton out there with Junior. Then there's Jarrett Vanderbilt, and it's Olynyk in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Pass to Beasley. Fires from the corner. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. Beasley's got his second basket of the game. And the Thunder in possession here.
The issue in that one was simple. They didn't hit the glass. They got bullied and outworked.
Well, the numbers back up that assertion, no doubt about it. And sometimes it's about, hey, we've got to get on the glass and make sure they're feeling us all night long. They didn't do that.
Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Morris. Now another view of that incredible Mobile One drive.
I love it, making their own luck. You don't want to let off the gas with the lead. Continue to make things happen.
Dort for three. Oklahoma City gets it back.
And this is what Coach wants to see from Holmgren. Outworking the defense to get a second chance look.
And here's Vanderbilt from the arc. Knocks down the long J. You know, the point forward is an archetype that by now fans are familiar with. Grant, you were one of the OGs at the point forward. How's that position evolved in your mind?
Well, it's evolved because so many players today have the skill set to be a point forward. Before me, there were guys like Paul Pressey and Scottie Pippen in the 80s and early 90s. But as I said, players today, the skill level is so elite. And with this positionless basketball that we're in, you must have a point forward or two on your team to be successful.
Back to Giddey. 4-3. Rebound by Olynyk.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Here's Sexton. And they cash it in right away with a quick shot. Sexton's got 8.
Well, speed is such an important weapon for Colin Sexton, and he gets to the mid-range game. Nice.
Pass to Holmgren. Sinks another one. He's on a roll, starting 4 for 4.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Here's Beasley. And the layup falls. Beasley's gotten 4 this quarter.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
And that one's good. Holmgren.
And this is where Holmgren is such a scoring threat. His size can make interior shots easier to find. An unusual skill set for his size. Holmgren can initiate offense from every level on the floor. I mean, his versatility is unbelievable. And taking a look at this first half, they've just shown better shot selection.
And I think, obviously, we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
And there's a 3-second call. This one on the defense. You expect 7-footers to operate off ball. But Holmgren is just as good with the ball in his hands, Grant.
Yes, he is, B.A. I mean, we've seen him go coast to coast in the open floor, take his defender off the dribble and get to the rim. And if you sag off him, well, he can just rise up and fire.
And the technical free throw is good.
What you love about Lou Dort is this guy seizes an opportunity early in his career. He is always searching for ways to improve, and we know what a force he can be on the defensive end.
Williams is checked in for Oklahoma City. Shai Gilgeous. 7 of 7 so far in the second quarter. Outside for Sexton. Pass to Beasley. Here's Alexander Walker. Gets the 3 ball to go. Alexander Walker's got 5 points.
Boy, Malik Beasley, known as a pure scorer, but how about the setup of his teammate right there? That's a pretty pass.
Dort finds Gilgeous-Alexander. And stolen by Sexton. And he slams it in one-handed.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
And that one's good. Holmgren.
Boy, this guy has been terrific. The rest of the team, however, struggling.
Dort against Beasley. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Boy, viewership numbers are on the rise. NBA business is booming. I guess it's a good time to own a piece, eh, Grant?
Hey, B.A., you said it best. The league is in great shape. We have great leadership, talent. It's an exciting time, and I think the league has more growth globally in the years to come.
The Thunder making a switch here. Robinson Earls checked in. And that one's good. Williams has got his first 2 points.
It was a rough start for them scoring the ball, but they look like now they're really finding their rhythm and flow.
That one's good for 2.
Well, a nice job by Colin Sexton to find the open man. You want to see court awareness from the young gun.
Oh, they get a hand on it. And stolen by Sexton.
They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points while the other guys struggle to keep up.
The Thunder have gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. And stolen by Sexton. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. Here's Dort. That one's wide left.
Credit the defense right there. They have not allowed this guy to get going at all in this period.
And the bucket is good.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Knocked loose. And stolen by Sexton. Oh, there's the alley.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
Oklahoma City has gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Dort. That's tipped. To stop the run. Again, no good by Oklahoma City.
Just can't find a shot. It's no wonder they're losing. I mean, he's been completely scoreless all night.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
No debate there. He got hammered.
And the first one at the line is good. Muscala, he's checked in for Oklahoma City.
Taylor Horton-Tucker.
Both shots good from the stripe. And a big issue for them, turnovers.
Yeah, you just can't give away possessions in this league.
Right side, Williams. Giddy's got space. The Thunder with another miss.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Well, you know, it's already tough to play like this at home, but it's even tougher to do so on the road.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
And so it's New York, making this game a no contest. They poured it on early, and they've never let up. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started. Well, for the Jazz, Kenny, how'd you feel about it?
They're getting into the lane whenever they want, getting some high percentage looks. I don't see the coaching staff switching up too much. Keep it simple. Force your opponent to adapt to it.
And, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the Thunder.
Well, their sloppy play really surprised me, especially the turnovers. No matter who they had out there, they never seemed to be on the same page. Their only hope is to make every possession count. That means taking care of the ball.
That about wraps it up. Time now for the second half of the game. We go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. New York has gone a perfect 7 for 7 from deep in this one. On the wings, it's the Canadian pair, Gilgeous-Alexander and Dort. Baisley down low with Holmgren. And it's Giddey in at the point guard. That's the group for Mark Daigneault starting the second half. It's stolen by Olynyk. Fires from deep. Sinks the tray. Olynyk's got his second bucket on the night.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
It's stolen by Olynyk. Beasley with it. Now Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Morris for three. Drains the triple. Morris has got 25 points.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Outside Giddey. Pass to Beasley. Dort with it. And that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds. Thunder able to keep possession. Vanderbilt's checked in for Alexander Walker.
Away team, Jared Vanderbilt.
Here's Holmgren, guarded by Olynyk. Here's Giddey. And he floats it in for the easy two. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
And great awareness. Holmgren's so good at reading the movement of his teammates, a very heady passer for a big man.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Beasley against Dort. Now here's Beasley. Defense right on him. Left side Olynyk. 4 on the clock. Morris for three. Connects from downtown. 28 points for him.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Giddey passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Releases. And too long on the shot.
Hey, the struggle is real. He hasn't found much success with his offense today. And we're seeing the full potential of Holmgren. Any questions about whether he's NBA ready are being answered right here tonight.
Morris with it, and it's Dort picking him up. A nice shot by Morris.
He's carried much of the scoring load tonight, and with the win in reach, don't expect him to let up.
Outstanding dribble drive, and that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
Yeah, taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay. He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
The Thunder have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Dort for three. The rebound by Beasley. And here's New York now. They're on a 16-4 run. And how about what Colin Sexton brings to the table, Doris?
Yeah, when you think about this young guy, he still can be an offensive force. Plays the guard position with a big-time chip on his shoulder due to his size. This guy is always up for a challenge.
Pass to Holmgren. Morris against Giddey. No good that time. New York goes the other way with it. Down low. Here's Vanderbilt. Out to Beasley. And here is Morris. He buries it from 3.
3 points.
Morris has got 38 points.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
It's Giddey on the wing. Guarded by Morris. Unloads from 13. And it's Giddey missing.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Olynyk finds Beasley. Here's Morris. Oh, and the jam by Junior.
Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific third-period run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Stolen by Vanderbilt. Morris with it, and it's Giddey picking him up.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
On the attack, Morris. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
A minute 42 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, let's remember that at 6'6", Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can more than handle himself near the cup.
Morris down low. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. And that one's good. Morris has got 44.
They are trying to close this out strong, and he's the man who's put you in this position.
Here's Giddey. The shot off that time. New York goes the other way with it.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
A nice shot by Morris.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Knocks it loose. And stolen by Vanderbilt. Morris right side. Over Giddey. That one's good from Morris. On the assist from Olynyk. Morris has got 48.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Ooh, Morris with a steal. It's tipped. Ooh, that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel.
And with a big lead, it's easy to take your foot off the gas like they did there.
The Thunder have gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball.
The ball goes to the away team.
The Thunder making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for New York. Here's Clarkson. And the jumper is on the mark. Clarkson's gotten his first basket of the night.
Well, you've got to be able to be locked and loaded when an opportunity comes to make a shot. And Jordan Clarkson, yeah, he's pretty good at that.
Outside, Williams. Over Clarkson. That one off the back iron and out. He gets it off. And he can't get that one. And so it's New York, way out of reach with an enormous lead as we head into a break. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Alexander Walker, then it's Jordan Clarkson.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group. There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Unable to get the ball in bounds, and they got called for a 5-second violation. Well, since Commissioner Silver took over, granted, it seems the league's dress code is now leaving more, let's say, wiggle room. You good with that?
Yeah, a lot of wiggle room, at least compared to when I played, when it was more of a business casual environment. But I think it's great. Let the players be themselves. Let them be authentic. And I think in a weird kind of way, it endears these players to the fans at home watching on TV.
Like a bunch of runway models before and after every game.
No question, no question.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
Pass to Wiggins. Back to Williams. And we played through about a minute here in the fourth. Uses the glass. On the layup.
Man, he is stronger than he looks, trust me. I mean, Williams has the bulk to win those tough battles inside.
On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew. Oh, it's Gay with the jam.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
Horton Tucker, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
Wiggins passes to Williams. Wiggins outside. Pass to Williams. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Gotta show more strength on the low block to keep him out of position.
Well, it's a couple of things here, I think. Certainly the effort, the willingness to fight, and the willingness to push him off of his comfort zone.
I mean, that was just terrific work to stay in control and finish.
Williams is checked in for Oklahoma City. Jang comes in for Williams. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for New York.
Well, they have owned the offensive perimeter throughout this game, finding lots of openings and turning them into big shots.
The other thing that's been impressive is really just relentless driving the basketball. Doesn't matter if the defense is there, they are challenging them and getting it done.
Pass to Balmaro. And that one drops for him.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing. Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Out of bounds. It'll be Oklahoma City's ball. Morris, he's checked in for New York.
Substitution for the away team, Morris.
The Thunder have gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. Knocked loose. Pass to Muscala. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by Gay.
Thunderball.
On defense, the visiting team. Now here's Muscala from deep. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
So disruptive defensively out beyond the arc.
Well, tremendous effort, tremendous timing, the ability to alter shots on the perimeter. That was beautiful.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Williams finds Williams. Here's Jang, 6 to shoot. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. Count it.
There's real synergy in play right now on the offensive end. The pass was right where it needed to be.
Morris against Wiggins. Oh, connects again. And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
For Oklahoma City, they've gotten 6 of 10 attempts to drop in the fourth quarter. Oh, Morris with a steal. Pass to Abaji.
2 minutes remaining.
And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
First personal foul.
And Grant, as NBA players start to have more of a platform, we still hear those who say shut up and dribble. What are your thoughts about this?
I think it's silly and it's unfortunate. And if you don't like it, then change the channel. But players today, matter of fact, everybody today has a voice through their social media channels. And it just so happens that NBA players have large platforms that reach people all over the world.
Yeah, don't expect the players to be anything other than themselves. Oklahoma City has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Gay against Muscala. Here's Wiggins. He got a piece of it. Second chance effort. Ooh, poked away.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
That boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes, what a big-time asset defensively.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Back to Jang. The kick out to Williams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Ooh, too long in the paint. And he's hit with a 3-second violation. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
At the line for your Thunder, Williams, shooting 1.
And he shows the focus there, nails the team. Well, Grant, this is the business you and I are in. NBA has a couple of years with existing TV partners. How much are we going to see things change with the next deal, you think?
Oh, B.A., this is interesting as this continues to evolve. I think as people's viewing habits have changed in the last 10 to 15 years, I think live sports and the NBA game is still something fans love to see in real time. I think also the fact that we can also attract a larger audience is exciting. I don't know how it'll all play out, but I know it'll be fun to follow and watch as we go.
And for Oklahoma City, they're shooting a very impressive 54% on the fourth. Pass to Wiggins. There's the triple. That one doesn't drop. New York has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. Here's Azubuike, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Back to Williams. Muscala against Gay. Muscala to pass to Williams. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
And he gets the bucket.
And they knew it wasn't going to be easy to win on the road, but they've controlled the pace on this one.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
Dang, shot is off. Gay inside. He's against Jang. Hey, shot is good.
Well, he's been shooting it so well because he's been so active, moving and working to get high percentage shots.
Tipped away. Oh, it's stolen by Gay. And so the road team gets the W in this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Yeah, shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our 2K team, this is Brian Anderson signing off. We'll see you later.